Welcome! Today I have a meeting with Perlin, who's an expert in tiny house building. Very exciting times because I'm recruiting builders, ordering a trailer, ordering windows, and ordering the frame. So we just completed 2.5 hours of brainstorming about creating the first MoovVillage house. And here's a summary. The first thing we talked about is builders. So there's 3 options for builders. We work with people who've never done building before. The benefit is that they'll invest a lot of time and learn a lot, will invest a lot of time and learn a lot. They're more flexible and they're easily more available. The second option is we work with people who've worked in construction for like 10 years but never done a tiny home. There's so much regulations about tiny homes. We talked about the trailer and everything today. There's so much to know, which is different than building a big home. The benefit of that is people that have experience, confidence of how they are building, but they may have specific ways of building that doesn't always fit a tiny home. A third option is working with companies who've already built tiny homes. The challenge there is that very often they have a design and they fix it. There's actually 4 options. The fourth option is to, if we order a trailer, to get people to bring the trailer. If we order a frame, that the people who do the frame put it in. If we order windows, that we actually ask the people who put the windows, who make the windows, also install it in the house. If we order the cladding, that we ask if they can put in the cladding. So using all these different experts, and I kind of resonate with that idea because then they've made the ingredient, the material, and they put it on. So that's it for the builders. Let's see how this evolves. I'm a lot more clear and I'm super grateful for Perlin. He's done so much research already. That makes it for me a lot easier because I'm getting all these people who want to work together and I'm feeling all these things and seeing all these things, and now I can easily make a decision. So the second thing we talked about was budget. So we went through the whole budget again that I made last year, and now we have a lot better prices for the windows, for the framing, for the trailer. We then started calculating on top of the trailer, which is going to be about 13,000, on top of the frame, which is between 2,000 and 6,000. Tiny home I read is 163 days. 2 or 3 people, we can do it in 50 days. And then we calculated with all the 4 options what the cost would be. A beginning wage for someone who's never done it is 25, up to more experienced builder 40 or 65. We calculated that 50 days would be in between 12,500 and 15,000. We can start putting out the windows, the outside cladding, and the roof. We put all of that in the budget and then made a bit of a timing, and we start ordering the trailer. We make a deposit and the trailer goes all the way up to where people are making the frame and they put it up with their team. We also had a look at weatherboards. We need 27 weatherboards, and this means a month from now we could start building, putting up the weatherboards, painting them. We discussed if we're going to use pine, red cedar. We want to have 4 homes in Australia, 4 in Bali, 4 in Belgium, 4 in Portugal. We can get the first part done, which is a trailer, a frame, knowing all the regulations, getting the external done with the windows, with the weatherboards, getting the roof done, which is very special. For the roof, we decided to look for a builder who can do it, just to roof maybe. For the weatherboard, we look for someone who's a carpenter or someone who's really good putting out the external cladding. And this means that in a month and a half from now, we should have an outside of a tiny home available, the first one of the MoovVillage. So we looked at the details of the trailers, the size of the trailers, that extra part of the trailer, what to be in front, how the weight needs to be spread, where the wheels should be. I don't like that the wheels are in the house because then I have it covered with wheels. So I want it to be flat on the wheels. We are at 2.92, so we'll be within 3 meters, which is the road, 3 meters. Legally you need to be 2.5, so we will have exceptional transport, but from tiny house builders I do hear the extra half meter in the house is really worth it, so I'm risking it. And then we can see Perlin's how 2.5, 3 meter, how easy it is to move it around. Highway should be fine, but the small roads can be an issue. I'm learning all these new words like a strut window, which is that opening window, a sash window, a laminated window. So we also had to look at the weight because the trailer is going to be 1,500 kilos. We can have 4,500 legally, so I'll need to measure all the windows, how much they are, the fridge, the bath, all the heavy stuff, our loft floor. So my trailer is 9.6, Frontland's trailer was about 8. Then the number of wheels, we're gonna have 3 wheels on each side. And then we also discussed where the start of the home was. I'm like, I have no idea. But it kind of makes sense. We have this beautiful bathroom. From the bathroom you want to see outside. You don't want to be looking into like this front of the trailer. In the loft we have a beautiful sitting corner. And that's a bit of height where we're sitting and then you look outside. So that would be the perfect position to have this front of the trailer. An important thing legally was that we would have a door on the left side. In Australia people drive on the left side of the road, so we needed a door on the left side if the trailer is on the front, which is fine because we have a window door in the front of the loft. So we talked about number 1 the builders, number 2 the financials and the budget, and number 3 a bit more in detail. We went in detail in the windows, so I had a look at the sketches I got from the architect, and then we had a look at all the details of the windows. One window, apparently the bathroom window, Pearl shared it would be better to just order the glass and let the builder put it in and let the builder make the frame so it fits in the bathroom. Then there's still the office window, which is going to be super cool. It's going to open up to the front. On the top there's going to be pink glass. Then there is the window that goes outside from the salon. So we want like this zigzag or bifold. Apparently, I had no idea, but safety glass means if the glass would break that it doesn't shatter around, but that there's glue inside to keep the glass safe. So yeah, if you're like me and you're a beginner in building, a lot of things to think about. I started my journey just looking at the houses I loved and taking pictures, sending them to a designer who put it all together, then taking that building, bring it to a tiny house architect who put on all the formats and no more regulations, and now I'm getting to the last phase of actually building it. I'm really excited. Thank you for joining this journey and see you in the upcoming videos. My videos are all about how I created my dream job. I work for companies, I help them with technology, with people, training people to create healthy cultures. I lead by example, so I show my own lifestyle through how the houses I'm building, the villages, the workspaces, and I'm also creating a lifestyle personally. I'm doing a lot of gymnastics, trampolining, because I want to get to the Olympics so that I can keep my physical shape. I want to find the limits to there. So all the videos I post on these channels are about tiny homes, MoovVillages, traveling the world, travel videos. I have cool videos about Fraser Island, travel in Australia, trampolining, and how I work, how I eat. So welcome to this channel, and if you like it, subscribe and share. Hope to see you soon in one of our MoovVillages all around the world. Bye. Is it on? Mm-hmm. Cool. Oh, we can see ourselves. Mm-hmm. Cool. That smells like gummies. What did you add? Did you add the gummies?
No.
Maybe? Do you have a lighter t-shirt?
Yeah.
I want this design. So what do you do?
No, I would say, yeah, no, I want this design. You know, can you build it or not?
Colin! You're laughing. I need 5 minutes of no sound. Like that was okay in the beginning, but this is a lot. Almost ready. For the